Are you feeling the call of the ocean, or at least the edge of the ocean? Then you're not alone. Many people who want a big change in their life have decided that the seaside is the new countryside. So join me as I help a young couple find their fantasy home by the sea. I'm here in Fort Lauderdale on the east coast of Florida, the Sunshine State, which does seem to get more sun in the winter than we get in an English summer. And I'm here with a young family who've often been to Orlando, to the Magic Kingdom, but are hoping to bust out of the Disney bubble and find a bit of the real Florida to live in. Let's meet them. Sales manager Keith and receptionist Karen have been married for 14 years. They live in Blythe, in Northumberland, with their 3 children, 12-year-old Harley, Megan 10, and Adam, who's 6. The IT company Keith works for is partnered with an American corporation, so he could get a work transfer and US visa. I've just got to find them the right place to live first. They've all fallen for the American dream, and now it could become a reality.
The reason why we want to move to Florida is because it's glorious sunshine and bring the kids up in a much sort of better environment.
And they're all very sport orientated, and they don't seem to push as much in England. And in America, they're very focused on sports, and we think that it's going to be the best opportunity for them.
I think people are a lot happier when the sun's shining. The holidays we have taken in Florida consisted of mainly theme parks, where we start off, but we've been going for 4 years now. We want to see more of what's out there.
If we don't do it now, we'll never do it. I don't want to be sitting here when I'm 60 thinking, oh, I wish I'd followed that dream.
Keith and Karen have given me a wide brief here. They've looked unsuccessfully further north in Florida, so I've scoured the east coast for property and settled on Fort Lauderdale. It's one of the fastest growing areas in Florida, and I think Keith and Karen will love it. Fort Lauderdale is located in the centre of South Florida's Gold Coast. Home to more than 40,000 yachts, it's known as the Venice of America, due to the 300 miles of canals that crisscross it. 10% of the city's surface is covered with water, so waterfront property is more available here. But the intracoastal, the stretch of water that runs behind the beach, is still the most sought after and carries a premium. It's a buyer's market here at the moment. 2007 figures show that the average price of new homes has fallen by at least 10%, and buyers are getting away with very cheeky offers. I know part of Keith and Karen's dream is to move to the sunshine, and although Florida's climate is hot, the reality is it's a wet state. Floridians are soaked by 20 inches more rainfall annually than the average in the States, and if anything, it's worse in the summer. I just hope Keith and Karen have packed their brollies. Oh, I brought you all the way from Newcastle to Florida and it's raining.
Yes, it's not ideal.
Well, we are at the tail end of the hurricane season, and it does rain in Florida. It's a very wet state, in fact, because it's tropical. So I know you've already looked up the East Coast north in Daytona Beach.
Daytona Beach, Cocoa Beach, and...
So we're coming south now, out of Fort Lauderdale.
Hopefully for, more cosmopolitan lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
what is your spec? What kind of property are you looking for?
we need 4-bedroom minimum.
It's got to be 4.
4-bedroom minimum with having the kids. Nice sort of a modern style house, space for the kids to run around outside.
And what is your budget?
Around about £500,000. You know, maybe it's a little bit more, but that's where we're sort of aiming at.
Well, that's a very healthy budget, and you've come at a great time because, as you probably know, the US housing market is in the doldrums a bit. So I'm actually going to show you some properties that, on paper, are over that.
Right.
But remember, you can always put in aggressive offers here, quite considerably lower. Now, you're looking for right on the sea?
Yes, we live close to seaside at the moment. I think when you come to this area, it's sort of an ideal.
To get right on the water might be a bit tricky. I'm going to see what I can do. But don't forget that the wonderful thing about Fort Lauderdale is the intracoastal waterways. So I'm going to show you some there as well.
Excellent. Look forward to it.
Hopefully the sun will shine.
We're starting our search, in a tropical downpour, on Sunset Drive, just off Shoppers Paradise Las Olas Boulevard and across from the most popular section of the beach in Fort Lauderdale. I brought them to see a condo first, as it's very big and open plan and it's the only way they can afford a sea view with their budget. This apartment is part of 81 residences in this 1960s building. There's a shared pool and it has a 24-hour concierge service, very posh. It has 3 bedrooms, but there's more than enough room for 4, and it's being sold for £498,000.
Welcome into your stylish marble-encased lobby.
Very grand.
The Four Seasons was the address in the 1960s when it was built. You can imagine all the kind of Rat Pack coming down here after they played in the bars and restaurants. It's got a great location. We'll see upstairs what it's near, but you're very close to the beach. You can see the sea.
OK, well, that's a good thing.
Let's go and look inside.
This is, yes, it's modern, isn't it?
Yes.
Very
bit
so.
small.
It is. Bit on the small side, but
side.
it's the contemporary living in the modern style that we like.
What's interesting about this particular apartment is that it was 2 units knocked together.
Right.
So there's another kitchen.
Ah, right.
Right.
You've got 2 kitchens.
Here's and here's.
But let's look through there into the main living space.
Right.
So there's lots of rooms. It's a bit difficult to navigate. So that's, for example, the dining area. There's your bar here.
Spend a lot of time in the bar, hopefully.
But it's a very big space. You're talking about almost 4,500
It
feet.
is.
It is.
It is a lot of space.
Well, I want to show you the view because that's really why I brought you here.
Well, the inside space is definitely big enough for the whole family and more. But what will they make of the second kitchen?
It's a lot more cosier for the kids
Yes.
in this end. I don't know about them cooking. That's the
That's
only
right,
thing.
yeah.
Keith and Karen Watson have had enough of British summers and want to relocate to the Florida coast with their 3 young children. They really want to give them more opportunities and a better quality of life, and they feel Florida will offer them this. They've been fantasising about this new life for a while, and they've got £500,000 to spend on their American dream. The first property viewing of the condo is going well, and even though the rain won't give up, I still think they'll be impressed with the sea view, even if it does look like a typical British summer's day.
Now this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Because you've got the ocean view on the other side of those buildings.
Yes.
You can just about see
Just
it
see
through
it
the
through
rain.
the rain, that's it.
Then the intracoastal, the big body of water there. And then this is Sunset Lake, which is another huge kind of sort of marina, if you like, which connects straight through to the ocean.
Brilliant. So
And when you have your
have
big
my
yacht, that's
I'll
important.
Look forward to it.
It's lovely. The view is gorgeous. Even on a day like today where it's raining, it's gorgeous view.
That's it. I just think.
Is this the only outdoor space?
This is your only outside space.
Yes.
Oh.
The football goal will definitely not.
And the trampoline pool will be a little bit
You
dangerous.
don't want too much trampoline, it's got a long fall.
That's it.
To be honest, the reason I'm showing this is to prove that in order to get that much ocean view, you're going to have to sacrifice so many other things that
Yes.
you want.
Yes.
In Fort Lauderdale, there is so much water, so much beautiful waterfront property that's on the intracoastal, that's on one of the canals, but not on the beach
On the-
itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're never that far from the
Well,
ocean.
that's it.
Sure.
That's it. There's water everywhere. So.
But I'd like you to look around the inside.
Yeah.
Because the space is quite confusing, but it's a lot of it.
Okay.
And I'll meet you the other side for the other view.
Great.
Oh.
Through the living room and off to the left is another seating area that could easily be converted into a bedroom. Then off to the right is the middle wing of the house.
And a bathroom, ensuite. The walkway into
It's
the
well
bedroom.
finished off, isn't
yeah.
it? God, there's more room.
And then the master bedroom. Wow, you've got the view of the sea as well.
It's on 3 sides as well. It's a fairly impressive view, isn't it?
It's lovely.
And right next door is the last section, which is set out as a self-contained flat.
Oh, this is good. This would be for the good
Yeah,
for
this
the
is the
kids.
second
Like it's
kitchen.
down, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the
This
second
would work
kitchen
well.
Alistair was on about. All the kids would.
It's a lot more
cosy.
cosier for the kids
Yes.
in this end. I don't know about them cooking. That's the
That's
only
right,
thing.
yeah.
When
Well-
they say cooking.
Yeah, maybe the kids shouldn't be left in the wing with the kitchen.
a separate bathroom again.
Yeah, the kids would love it.
That's it.
It's British weather.
It is.
But it is warm. We are in shirt sleeves.
That's right. It is.
Count
warm.
our blessings.
It's not cold.
So you can see more of Sunset Lake here. This is
Yes.
what I mean, the sort of the size of it. What did you think of the inside? Did you see what I mean about it being quite big?
Yeah, there's an awful lot of rooms. It's trying to get your head around what would go where. The wing on the side of the apartment for the kids, I think, would work quite well.
Yeah. So are you going to put us out of our misery and tell us the price?
This condo comes in just a little bit under your budget. This is on at 498.
Okay. Yeah.
It's less than what we're expecting.
It is.
I thought it would have been...
You know, the ocean view, the lovely finishes in there, and the size of the apartment.
It would work, but I don't think it's a full-time
No,
home.
no,
just
I think
like,
it's a-
say, a holiday home.
Never mind, because I've got houses aplenty to show you, and they're beautiful.
That's great.
While Keith and Karen shelter from the rain, I'm looking at what you can do in Fort Lauderdale when you're not house hunting. About 60 million tourists visit Florida each year. That's roughly the whole UK population. And there are plenty of activities to keep them busy.
To get all your outside pursuits in one spot, it's worth heading up the Golden Coast to Boca Raton to the Red Reef Park, which is a lovely stretch of 39 acres of parkland jammed between the Intracoastal and a beautiful beach, which includes a fabulous golf course. This is a great family beach for Karen, Keith and the kids because they've got a lifeguard through the day. The car park's open till 10 at night, which means that you can stay till after dusk. And they've built an artificial reef off the coast, which means it's great for snorkeling.
The park is packed with activities from surfing to fishing, and there are even barbecue grills for cooking. But please bring your own fish and don't be tempted to eat the wildlife. The coast in this area has many waterfront restaurants, but I'm visiting one that's run by two award-winning chefs.
And I've driven a little bit further up from Fort Lauderdale to Lauderdale by the Sea to the Blue Moon Fish Company, where the fish dishes are prize-winning. You can dine right by the waterside, and the menu is wild. They've got things like firecracker oysters, hydroponic bib lettuce, sounds delicious, and also their signature dish, which is Chilean sea bass. But if you're looking for 360 degrees of water while you dine, then the Blue Moon will also charter you a yacht, fully catered of course, which you can take out to sea and enjoy your meal on the ocean waves.
There are 13 spa resorts in Fort Lauderdale and dozens of day spas, but I'm going to try out the biggest one on the beach.
The Floridian sun can be very draining, so after a full day's tanning on the Fort Lauderdale beach, the spa here offers a 3-hour Atlantic journey to revive your spirits and your skin, starting with my poor sand-burnt feet. If you really want to pull out all the stops, you can have the final part up in the penthouse. Now you can see the sea, and they apply the sun soother, which hydrates the skin, ready to be burnt again on the beach tomorrow.
So how have Keith and Karen been enjoying Fort Lauderdale now the sun's finally come out?
One thing that we did notice was there was a lot of families and a lot of people out on the beach at dusk, and that is just something that you could never ever do in the UK. You know, they were just sitting enjoying the sunset. The sun was coming down. And that's...
It was still warm.
It was still
really warm and it was lovely.
And that's what the fantasy's about for us, spending quality time with the kids, you know, on a beach like this.
Because by the time you get in from work in the UK, it's too cold and the kids are tired because it's cold, but at least when you get in from work here, we can come down to the beach still and spend some quality time. And it just looked, it was like a fantasy watching. We could just imagine ourselves doing that.
Our second property is a couple of minutes north of Property 1 on Las Olas Isles. The Las Olas area, which means the waves in Spanish, is near downtown. It was the first road ever built connecting Fort Lauderdale to the beach, and it's one of the most exclusive areas to buy in. It's right at the forefront of everything, with fashion boutiques, art galleries, restaurants, clubs and bars. I know the condo wasn't right for them, so now I'm showing them something that should fit all the criteria. It's a 2-storey townhouse built in 1988, and it's even got 5 bedrooms. But the reality is, it's over budget. However, with the market as it is, they'll be able to make an aggressive offer, and it's currently being sold for £593,000. And we're heading straight inside to get out of the rain.
Come on in. Into what could be your very own Fort Lauderdale townhouse.
Very nice.
Wow.
They don't make semis like this in England.
No, this is a very grand entrance.
Well, Las Olas is a very kind of grand neighbourhood. It's got lots of space. It kind of forks out into waterways all the way through. They all have big space for big yachts. It's a nice place to live, and I think this is a beautiful property.
It's certainly nice.
It's got a good feel,
it
hasn't
has,
it?
yes. Yeah,
It's something we hadn't considered a townhouse.
No.
It was just something, it was a detached house, but coming in it looks...
It looks impressive. I think when you walk into a place, you sort of see and you think, it could be nice.
We come through into the main space. This is what I want to show you. This really shows off the opulence of the property. You've got a very nice,
That's nice.
little dining room there, formal here. But come into
Quaint,
here.
isn't it?
This is such a typical example of the current sort of high-end sort of American style of decor and living.
Unfortunately, we haven't got a piano.
Well, you might as well go back home if you haven't got a piano.
It just has a good sort of traditional feel, but you've got all the high-tech end of it as well.
It's got loads of character.
Yes, it has.
Got your bar, because Americans love a
that's
bar. And it sweeps you out into this outside space, which I think is really wonderful. This is your outside space.
Oh, this is nice.
It's not quite a football pitch, Karen.
No, but it's nice, it's good.
It is,
It's good, it's lovely.
I think it's a good entertaining space outside.
That's it, exactly. It's essentially an entertaining space. You've got lots of decking, you've got a big hot tub, dining table there, but here's a whole nother area. You've got a gas-fired grill, that's from the mains gas.
I can certainly see ourselves with, with my penny on at the barbecue there and sort of, entertaining people with a few drinks and things and a bit of sunshine and everything will be great.
No, you can't have any sunshine.
No, you can't have everything.
You have to pay extra for sunshine. So clearly the canal is very important. The canal connects the intracoastal to the river. So again, it's a nice circuit with the ocean.
It's lovely.
It is. The only thing I would worry is, well, Adam, like, jumping over.
That's right.
We'd have no fear. We'd
have to look
maybe
at something.
Put something up.
Sure, you mean a fence down by the waterside?
Yeah, something secure.
That would be easy to kind of put in. Because you've got those mooring posts which
That's
you could...
right, you just attach things to that.
The one thing I'm quite proud about this house is the bedrooms. This property has 5 bedrooms, one of which is a guest sort of wing, which is completely separate. You can come and go as they please on this floor. And all other 4 bedrooms are on one level upstairs.
Excellent.
Oh,
well,
super.
that's good.
That sounds good.
Let's go and look at the master
Thank you
bedroom.
very much.
They've got a very durable sort of hardwood effect of laminate throughout the house.
Good for kids.
Really good for kids. Got this sort of gallery landing and then into the master suite. Beautiful ensuite bathroom.
That's lovely. Yeah.
Super.
It's lovely.
Would be your bedroom.
Waking up to that every morning. Cope with that.
Nice.
Doing well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Yes, all the windows throughout the house actually are lined with this kind of anti-hurricane film, because you have to bear that in mind for insurance purposes. Well, I'm going to let you explore, take a look at the 3 bedrooms up here and the guest room downstairs and the kitchen. Go and have a look around.
Excellent. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Good size.
yeah.
So this will be one of the that would be
One of
the
the
bathroom for that.
room. Oh, I like this. This is good.
That's nice.
The girls,
Yes,
the girls would
one of
like
the girls,
this
yeah.
one. You've got the balcony. They would love that.
Immediately next door is the 4th bedroom.
Wow.
Another big room, isn't it?
Yes. It's a lot bigger.
But you haven't got
You've got windows.
That's
that-
it. I think
both
again
sides.
this would be ideal for Megan. And this is the other bathroom,
Yes.
twin sinks.
There's no more queuing at the bathroom door.
No, definitely not.
And downstairs at the back of the house is the 5th bedroom that's more like a mini apartment.
Oh, you see,
Oh, wow.
it's like a little self-contained.
Like a little holiday home,
It is.
isn't it? For when
You've got any visitors?
visitors coming over. Or even like a den for
Yes.
the kids.
Like it? Yeah.
Good.
Lovely. It's lovely.
It's great,
It is
super.
really nice.
Really
Really
nice.
nice. I think you've done a good job here.
Yes.
It's a great home, isn't
It
it?
is.
It
It's
is.
lovely. It's a lovely home.
The bedrooms are fantastic. You know, I think the girls will certainly be fighting over one of the rooms with the balcony. Really nice. And we certainly see ourselves fitting in here. No, I like it. There's
The
some
only
really
thing,
nice
what
features.
is the outside space?
Is the-
at
yes, is the fence
back.
side.
It would be the fence if we had a little bit more grass where they could maybe, like Adam, he loves football and the girls love netball as well. But apart from that, it's good.
Yeah.
So all good apart from the outside space.
Yeah.
The other stumbling block might be the price, because this is a very desirable aisle of
Yes.
Las Olas. So it's been on the market for a few months, and it's currently priced at $593.
That's...
Is there room for manoeuvre?
I know, that's it, yes.
There's
Yes.
always room for manoeuvre
Yeah.
in this market. So I would definitely go in with offers.
Right, right.
It is over, but
It is nice.
if we can get anywhere near something like that and adjust things, then you never know.
Don't panic, we've got 2 more properties
more,
to
yeah,
show you.
yeah.
But before I show you that, I'm going to show you something that will blow your socks off, which you can't unfortunately afford, because it's a multi-millionaire property.
With so many people owning yachts in Fort Lauderdale, maybe the millionaire lifestyle isn't so far out of reach. I wonder if Keith and Karen are getting the boating fever.
Got these huge $1 million yachts coming up past your bottom of your garden daily, and it's just a sight that you never imagine.
And then they pulled up at the restaurant last night and got off their yacht and just went and ate, and it was just beats parking the car, park your yacht instead.
So many people with yachts here, I think would have to sort of try and get one. Doesn't matter how big it is. We can start off really small, but
Start off with a rubber dinghy.
yeah.
Hopefully the millionaire moment will give them even more to fantasise about.
How's this for an open plan living space?
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
And I'll also be exploring some places to stay in the area. Keith and Karen Watson are house hunting in Fort Lauderdale on the east coast of Florida for a new family home. They've got £500,000 to buy themselves and their 3 children a piece of the American dream. Now I've shown Keith and Karen 2 properties here in Fort Lauderdale, I'm still not convinced that they're really falling in love with the place. So I'm hoping that my millionaire moment might give them some fuel for their fantasy. This unique log cabin-style property is 40 minutes south of Fort Lauderdale on the bay in Coconut Grove, Miami. Built in 1980, this 3-bedroom des res is almost in the water. It has views of the bay from every window and, of course, its own jetty for mooring your yacht. It could be yours for £4.1 million.
Take a look at this.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I know we're a little bit outside of your area
Yes.
down in Miami, but I couldn't resist showing you this when I saw it. It's such a unique property.
It's a big difference.
It's unbelievable.
Very different.
But I love the story. The owners who built it, they built it back in the 80s, and it was a dream. They literally had a dream when they saw this house. The wife of the owner came down and found this spot, which it used to be at the end of what was the Lover's Lane of Miami University. So they came here and they saw the full moon over the bay, and a couple making out, and he goes, "This is my paradise. This is where I'm going to build my house."
It's a good story.
It is. It's and the house is a brilliant dream.
Let's go in. Now take a look at this for an open plan living space. Whew.
Wow. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? This is fantastic, isn't it? My word. Height of the ceilings.
27 feet high. The owner had a dream. He wanted more than 25 feet above his head, and he got it.
Wow.
That is amazing. It's absolutely
He went
amazing.
through 11 architects before he found the one he liked. It took 2 years to plan, 2 years to build, and they moved in right at the beginning of 1980.
Right.
So it's 27 years old, and it still looks incredibly contemporary.
It's very fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Karen, is this yours?
Speechless.
Cup of tea?
Is it in the budget?
I think you have a couple of extra million. 4.1 million we're all talking about here. So.
And the view is absolutely unbelievable. Sitting out on the terrace there and, you know, just watching the world go by, absolutely amazing.
Although there are 3 bedrooms, those bedrooms are being used for other things. There's a gym and an office snug.
Right.
So it's essentially a 1-bedroom house.
Oh,
Which I kind of like the decadence of that. Let's look upstairs. See, the view's just as good from up here.
Wow, even more impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
This will be your master bedroom, your only bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah. Impressive.
Yes, I could see myself in here.
What's wonderful is that you just feel that you're sleeping in the whole house. It's all just
Yes.
one great big space.
Wake up and look out there straight away. That's unbelievable.
Unfortunately, you'd have to sleep here with all the children.
That's it, yes. We need a bigger bed, I think.
I would give it a try. I would try.
The day before the owners moved in, they had their son's wedding up here, overlooking the bay.
Wow, that's pretty unique, isn't it?
Now, I want to take you outside because everything is really about the outside space.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is some
Yeah.
decking, isn't it?
Exactly, this is decking gone crazy.
It's a little bit larger than the decking previously.
Yeah. Give me a little bit more
Adam could have
space.
his football nets in this one.
Thing is, I think we'd lose a few balls in the bay there. It wouldn't be a good idea.
The kids would love the diving board.
Oh, it's absolutely
I
gorgeous.
could imagine, see them on the diving
Yeah.
board. Hours of fun.
Just somewhere you just lie out here and just, oh, dear me, that's,
It's dreamy, isn't it?
yes. I can see myself here.
Yeah.
But look at the view, it's an incredible view over the bay.
Absolutely
And just
fantastic.
space to put your yacht, which you clearly would have if you could afford this
Yes,
property.
I think
yes,
so.
Definitely.
And here you can see the kind of structure of the house a bit better from the outside. It's sort of almost like a Japanese monastery, really. And then you've got all this decking on the floor, which actually is quite expensive to maintain. It's cypress wood and needs to be recoated twice a year, which is about £15,000.
Dear me.
It's a lot of money.
It's an awful lot of money, isn't it?
It's a fair amount of
Yes.
upkeep.
But a house like this, then
You could afford it. It's just.
Well, the children are going to have to save their pocket money.
They are.
I think it'll take a fair few years to do that.
So you get your foot on the ground here, and then you buy this when they've all left.
Yes, that
Yes,
sounds like a
that's
good idea.
That
Sounds
would be
good to me.
wouldn't it?
Yes, definitely.
30 minutes north of Property 2 is our third home in Deerfield Beach. This is a popular area with families as it's got lots of good schools nearby, which I know is key for Keith and Karen. Plus, prices are generally lower than in Fort Lauderdale itself, so they'll get more for their money. I'm really hoping this property will wow them. I think it has everything they want, as it's big inside and out, and it's more to their taste. It's a detached, single-level house with 4 bedrooms and a pool, and it's on the market for £532,000.
Deerfield Beach, I think, is going to suit you down to the ground. Look at this street, it's so quiet. Couldn't sketch a better American street for you. It's a real family paradise. Now this is the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does this get a big tick too?
It does.
It does.
It's
It's
visually,
lovely.
it's
Really
excellent.
nice.
Let's look inside.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
Yeah.
super.
Mm.
It's, yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very
3
good.
wows and a yes.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
It's gorgeous. I don't know what else to say. It's just.
It is. And that's without the furniture.
Obviously, yeah, it's partially furnished. The couple have already moved out. They raised 3 children here, so it's a perfect family home. And what's great about this property is that it makes sense. it's got everything laid out as it should be. It's 4 bedrooms, all in the right place. A big, big space for your family. And all this lovely outside space as well.
And nothing to do either.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing to
You
do.
can move
You
in.
can move in tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm very pleased with your first impression so far, but is the kitchen going to let you down? I don't think so. I think it's rather nice. Ta-da!
Wow. Yeah, very nice.
This is a kitchen. This is really good.
Oh,
really,
big
really
smiles
good,
from Karen.
yeah.
First time about the kitchen. That's very
Yes,
good.
Really good.
Is this what you were expecting?
It is.
I think it's a little bit more,
Yes.
and it's just loads.
But the thing I really like is that you've got this open door out onto the pool, so you can be kind of making... You can be making stuff. And watching the kids play in the pool.
Yes.
The space is good that you can always keep your eye on your children.
Yes.
So you can be in the kitchen and see right to the end of the
That's
room.
it.
With binoculars, because it's quite big.
No, it's lovely.
It's
It
lovely.
is.
Thumbs up for the
Yes.
kitchen?
Yeah, it's definitely a champion. It's the
I'm
best
loving
kitchen
this.
we've seen.
Yes.
and
Loving
it's,
this.
it's lovely.
Now, as I mentioned, there are 4 bedrooms. Which one you make into the master suite is kind of up to you. I have my own ideas, but let me show you the one that's dressed. So this one's got a bed in it, but there are 3 bedrooms on this side of the house and 1 on the other side of the house. And it's up to you, but it makes sense to me to have the 3 kids on this side
Yes.
and you to have your master
Yes.
of the other side. Probably for Harley or Megan to kind
Yeah,
of
probably
argue
one of
over
the
the
girls.
One of the girls,
yes.
yes.
wardrobe
Wardrobe
space.
Yes,
space, yes.
wardrobes,
Clothes, little
clothes.
girls and stuff.
Saying that, Adam's got quite a few clothes as well. All his football tops, so I don't know.
So I'm going to let you, as you know the school, go and look
Yes.
around and meet you in the gorgeous outside space.
Lovely.
Okay, thank you. So there's an ensuite, a bathroom, so it would go with
That's
that
for
bedroom,
yes.
yes.
Yeah. So what's in...
Oh, this is a good size.
It's
and
got lots of storage,
wardrobes.
hasn't it?
Yes, it's
Excellent.
lovely. It's another square room
It
and
is.
no problem where everything would go. And dark, so you've got a full bathroom because you've
Yes,
got a bath,
and
and
a
obviously
bathroom as well.
it's
So
between
that would
both
share
the
the 2
bed.
rooms.
So the
be
girls, that would be
perfect for the girls,
excellent, and Adam could have the other
Room with the other
room
bathroom.
with the other bathroom, and the girls
Oh, that
could
ties
share
in well,
this.
doesn't it?
It's lovely.
Oh, that's excellent. So this is the other room.
Yes, this is the other. This is perfect.
looks like exactly the same
Exactly
size by
the
the looks of
same.
it.
You've got the
Again,
huge wardrobes, loads of
wardrobes.
storage. I don't think there'll be any fighting over the rooms. I think everyone's just as good as each other.
Exactly.
There's no.
And they've got the bathrooms to go with.
Have we got a
I don't
room?
think.
Back over the other side of the house, off the kitchen area, is the master suite.
All is revealed.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good
That's a
room
good
as well,
size,
good
isn't
size. Wow.
it? Walk-in wardrobe.
This is super. This is mine.
Yeah. So where am I going to hang my clothes?
Is there not a cupboard outside?
We'll go and have a look outside. Dip in the pool.
What do you think of the outside space here?
I think it's huge. It's very impressive.
You've
It's,
even managed to find grass for us.
I know,
Green
green grass.
Yeah, lovely.
I think it's
It's
just
just
a case
lovely
of,
the way it is. I don't think I'd want to change
No.
anything.
It's a canal, but you've got a big turning circle there. It's all dredged, so you get to see some spectacular yachts from your decking, which is a nice treat.
Lovely.
Adam would certainly love that. I think there'll be a lot of time spent on here.
I'll give you 11 out of 10 for this
Oh,
one.
11 out
Really?
of 10. That rocks.
I don't know where you're getting this one from. Come
Give
on.
us a damage.
Well, this property is on the market for £532,000.
Right, good, good.
Well, that's
Which,
a pleasant surprise.
again, with the current sort of like market, I think you
Yes.
could easily put in an offer under 500,000.
Right.
You've done a great job.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done.
My pleasure.
Well done.
There are 565 hotels in Fort Lauderdale to choose from. That can leave your head in a bit of a spin, but I've come to this one as it's the newest addition.
Hotels like the St Regis really show how successful Fort Lauderdale has been in shaking off that slightly down-market student image it had 20 years ago. It's totally high-end here, this beautiful white marble lobby, all the sort of curves of the ocean and the style of a 1940s ocean liner. As you'd expect from a young hotel hungry for its 5-star rating, The food, the wine and the service here is impeccable. But the thing I like most about this place is this incredibly well-engineered rooftop pool, which gives infinity views over the ocean, but completely cuts out the sound and the view of the busy road in front of the hotel. If you're feeling like something a little more modest, then you should check out the Pillars. It's the only hotel on the Intracoastal in Fort Lauderdale. And if you've got a multi-million-pound yacht, you can moor it here and come in for a bite to eat. The decor of the hotel is based on the British colonial plantation style, which reminds me that if you have your luxury yacht moored here, the Bahamas are only a day trip away. The hotel was voted one of the top 10 most romantic inns in the USA, and with just 22 rooms and a restaurant open only to residents, there's something very intimate about it.
Our final property is 20 minutes south of Property 3 in the town of Lauderdale by the Sea. It has 6,300 full-time residents, and unlike any other community in South Florida, there are no high-rises on the mile-long seafront because of building restrictions, so it retains its small-town feel. It's home to Anglin's Fishing Pier, one of the few piers in the area, and it's one of Florida's safest seaside towns, so it'd be great for Keith, Karen and their family. I'm showing them a detached house that's all on one level. It needs some refurbishment, but I think it could be a great investment. It has a big pool and lots of outside space, which I know is important to them. It's the only property I'm showing them right on the Intracoastal, and because of its desirable location, it's the most expensive property we're viewing. This 60s four-bedroom house is being sold at $645. But as it's been on the market for a few months already, they'll be able to make hard-hitting offers.
I think Lauderdale by the Sea is a great neighbourhood for you guys. It's a bit more sort of like relaxed, a bit more community feel, great for the kids. Beautiful beaches. Yeah. And this is the property I want to show you here.
Yeah?
Now, I know it's not so gorgeous from the outside, but, you know, it's probably a bit of a doer-upper.
That's it. That should be interesting with my DIY skills.
Which you're not very good at.
What sort of are you looking for an exterior, just out of interest?
Maybe white and clean and fresh and...
So like all the other houses around here? Well, there's this, you know, it's got this cedar shingling all over the front, which I quite like, actually, but, you know, a bit of de-shingling will spruce it up. Let's look inside. All right, you see?
Yes.
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 Pleasantly surprised.
Surprising, isn't it?
It
That's
is.
what I expected from the outside.
This often happens with these Floridian properties, that the outside, the exteriors are not so much to write home about. When you come inside, it all opens up and it's very spacious. Well, the present owner moved here at the beginning of the 90s, so he's kind of completely remodeled, is extended out towards the waterfront.
It's beautiful. It's
lovely.
it's
The
a
view is
lovely view.
perfect.
That's right. It's,
Lovely.
Can you imagine that you and the kids in this space as a family?
Can do. You see them running around, sort of, you know,
We've got
sitting.
plenty of room, living space.
The thing that's interesting about this property is that it's all on one level, and there are lots of possibilities of what you do with the rooms.
Right.
This sort of wing is for the family, and I think it's rather nice.
I still don't think Karen's sold on this property, and unfortunately, I don't think it's about to get any better.
It's small, isn't it?
It's small. I don't like it.
Keith and Karen Watson have been exploring Fort Lauderdale on Florida's east coast to find a family home for themselves and their 3 children. They're chasing the American dream and have £500,000 to spend on their fantasy, which is a fair amount of money, but what they're nearly out of is time. They've seen 3 out of the 4 properties, and now we're seeing the last one, on the Intracoastal in Lauderdale by the Sea.
You've got the kitchen here. Probably needs a bit of remodelling.
Update in the kitchen,
It's a bit
yes.
small
It's a bit
as well.
small.
This is the sort of family room.
This is a good room.
It is.
You've got all this like wasted space
Yeah.
here, isn't it? Just
I think
you
it'd be
could
nice to
up
open
a
it
bit
all
more,
out and-
yeah.
Because this is a sort of separate dining room, which you didn't really need, so you could take that out, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be a lovely, big kind of family dining room.
It would.
If you wanted a DIY
Yeah.
project, which I don't think you really...
No.
There are 3 bedrooms at the moment. One has been lost to another room. You need to decide which room is going to be reinstated as the 4th bedroom.
Right.
So I'm going to let you explore, have a look around, and I'll meet you by the pool.
Okay. This is a snug little room, isn't it? You would have the pool view, so
Yes.
that would be
be
good
nice.
to be a little bedroom.
Okay.
Let's see what else we can find. Oh, this must be the
This
master.
must be the master.
I don't like it.
No? What don't you like?
I just think there's too much work.
Through the sitting room and on the opposite side of the house are the other bedrooms. And unfortunately, things are going from bad to worse.
Oh, this must be one of the other bedrooms. I don't.
It's small,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It's small. I don't like it.
Needs redoing.
It does need redoing.
It's nice view out the front.
The outside views are lovely, but it's just the work what's involved.
Hi, guys. Hi. Come out into your outside space.
It's lovely.
Well, it's a great location. It probably needs a lot of loving care to bring it up to spec, because at the moment it's just concrete really on the floor.
Yes, it's...
It is. It's
I think
a bit run down, isn't it?
paving or tiling or
If
something.
you look next door, they've got decking and bricks, and they've landscaped it with
Yes.
lovely
It's
plants.
lovely.
It looks a lot better.
Because really what you're thinking about is the plot here.
Yes.
It's such a great neighbourhood, it's such a great location. The house needs a bit of work done on
does.
it, needs to be spruced up.
Yes.
This outside space could be lovely. It's a nice pool.
It is. It's a nice.
It is a nice pool. I think it's just a case of trying to balance. Obviously, you want to find out the damage cost-wise to see whether it's worth our while, sort of
I just
putting
think
the money
that
and
could be
time
too
into
much
it.
work to do.
Yeah,
And
I think so.
if we're going to have to live in it and do the work as well, I think with the kids, I think that would be a really
Harder
hard to
task.
do.
Yes.
Well, the price is a bit of a shocker, I have to say, because of the intracoastal and because it's such a desirable family neighbourhood.
Right.
This is actually on the market at $645.
Right.
Oh,
It's a lot more than I was thinking.
yes,
It is.
a lot more.
Yeah.
So I personally think this is slightly overpriced.
Yeah.
I've been talking to agents around here, and they talk about properties going down $100,000 in the space of a few weeks. So my feeling is that you could get this a lot less.
Yeah.
I've obviously given Keith and Karen a lot to think about, but before I find out their final decision, I'm going to give them some advice on buying in Florida.
There's a fair amount of paperwork involved as a non-US national moving over here. You're going to probably have to pay at least 30% as a deposit, as opposed to 20% if you were from the US. And also you need to pay quite a few things up front, closing fees and at least a year's insurance, obviously because of the hurricanes. And also another expense, which is the notion of the seawall, that is the foundation of your property against the water, is regularly maintained. And that's something you want to look into in the kind of survey or the inspection. They need to be repaired sort of every 10 to 15 years.
Right.
Don't panic, there's quite a lot of information, but it's all on our website, which is www.uktvstyle.co.uk. But let's talk about the properties. The condo with the sea view, I didn't get great vibes from you on that.
It was very nice, great. There was just the two of us, but 8 stories up with a 6-year-old's probably not a good idea.
Not the best of ideas. What about the townhouse?
When you took us in there, it was very grand, beautiful staircase, and just some really, really nice features.
I would still like to go back and have another
Yes.
look at that.
And what about Deerfield Beach? Because I love that property.
That ticked pretty much all the boxes.
It was just a
It was just all round,
fantasy,
wasn't it? Yes, it
just
was.
Couldn't think you could pull anything
No.
out like that. It was just brilliant.
Well, that's our job. I'm guessing, out on a limb, that you're not going to buy the wooden shack by the Intracoastal.
Consider it, but no.
No. It would be a nice home if you could do all the work,
That's
but
it.
it's just too much.
It sounds like you're leaning towards Deerfield Beach, is that right?
Yes, I would say so.
Yes.
I think so.
Would you put in an offer?
Yes, it is definitely a case of putting an offer in. Hopefully with the market, we can get it under.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Our fantasy is still heading down the right track, which is good.
My pleasure.
A lovely experience, and I want that experience to last a lifetime, so we'll have to
I
make...
think, yeah, it's definitely something that the fantasy will hopefully become very much a reality.
Keith and Karen are still planning to head back to Fort Lauderdale and will hopefully be making an offer on that family home in Deerfield Beach.